And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot.
Hi, baby. Come here. Amber, you want to show the people who you are on your birthday? You boo. Come here. Oh, my goodness. Hi, baby girl. Come here. Come here. Jump. Good girl.
All right, we're going to give Ember a birthday reading. Up first, we have Ember.
Hi, baby girl. Hi, honeybee.
All right, puppy. Let's do it, honey. And I have the cat deck all ready to go. All right, Ember's second birthday. Let's do it. Hey, 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 hey. You leave that howlite alone. All right, what's coming for Ember in the new year? What's coming for Ember in her solar return? Queen of Wands, girl. She is the Queen of Wands if you've ever seen a Queen of Wands. Now, I know she's a Taurus, but she is a spicy, spicy queen. Let me tell you what. King of Wands. Maybe she's meeting her match. She's meeting her match. She's got big dreams, big goals. Judgment. You spicy girl, you can't bite this. She's such a Queen of Wands. That's hilarious. All right, welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. Right now, I'm on Ember's birthday reading. Ember is 2 years old today. It's a donation only today. And yeah, let me know if you... Let's see what else we got. Queen of Swords on the top of the deck. Oh, now she's going after my water.
Baby girl. You can't have that, baby girl.
On the bottom of the deck, I have... Why did I know I was going to pull the Ten of Swords? Strong year, full of possibility. I will be right back. Hey, thank you so much. Sorry for the delay, guys. Melissa is up first. I didn't think anyone was going to come on. I did a birthday reading for Ember, and we'll get started with a reading for Melissa. I want to use my, sorry for the slamming, I want to use my, where is she? Where is she? I want to use my Witch's Tarot for you, my friend. All right, welcome in. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. Archangel Michael, please bring people forward that need messages from me today, and so it is. Thank you so much. All right, Melissa, welcome in. Let's get into it. Newbie, how you doing? How are you doing, girl? Today is Ember's second birthday. I'll roll the dice for Ember's birthday. What is the next year for Ember? 10th house. Virgo. Venus and Virgo in the 10th house. I feel like she's going to have the spotlights on her. The boy Venus, the boys are already obsessed with her. All right, Melissa, let's get into it. How would my ex respond if I invited him over this weekend? This would be pretty random. I had blocked him for a while, and we've only spoke briefly in 8 months. Oh, newbie, I bet you are. I bet you are. All right, Melissa, we're going to take a deep breath and get into this reading. My baby Taurus girl. She was just on the table earlier. She's looking at me right now. All right, Melissa, I'm going to tap into the ex's energy. Give me 1 second here. I want to see what I pick up on. He would definitely be very surprised. Okay. Bless you, Amber. Oh my goodness. It might take him a minute to respond. Yeah, I think he's especially if there has been like literally little to no contact. He is feeling pretty surprised. He doesn't have ill feelings towards you. It's more so, oh my God, wow. And he thinks I'm single right now. I think he's single right now, but I'm not totally sure. Let me see. Is he a big movie watcher? I feel like I'm seeing him sitting on the couch. Could be a water sign. Is he a couch potato? I'm just kidding. Spirit, show me, how would the ex feel and respond if Melissa invited him over this weekend? 6 of Wands. Page of Wands. The moon and 10 of Swords. I think at first he's kind of excited, and then the feelings kind of, at first I think he's excited to see your name. We have the Page of Wands. It's like, it's a little bit playful. But I also think he's maybe wondering, like, is this a booty call type of thing? Because that's what the Page of Wands does, okay? He's also feeling a little bit confused. I don't think he ever thought he was going to hear from you. Honestly, with the 10 of Swords, he kind of thought this was done and over. We have the Hanged Man, 2 of Wands. Is he single? Is he interested in this? What is he actually going to do? The Tower and the 5 of Wands. So, interesting energy. I think that I think that it's going to take him a minute to respond. I don't know, again, this is entertainment purposes only. I'm just a cat lady on the internet. But I really honestly think that, I don't know what led to the actual ending of the relationship, but if there was some arguing or bickering, or you guys struggled with that, I almost feel like someone might bring something up to piss off the other person, and the whole thing might actually not go down. We have Death here on the top of the deck. I don't know, if you're really honest with yourself, you said arguing, yes. If you're really honest with yourself, ask the deeper question of, why do you want to see him? What is it that why would you want to hang out with him, and what is the deeper feeling about all of this, and why has so much time passed? I kind of feel like an argument is going to pop up. You genuinely just want to hook up. Well, I would just tell him that. I think he's going to be a little bit confused, and you guys could engage, and have some conversations, and he might be open to it, but I kind of feel like, I know when you say you just want the hookup, right? But there's a lot more that comes with that. I mean, to each their own, right? Maybe you're the praying mantis, and I mean, I'm like that too. It's like, get out of here. The relationship was trash. No, I hear that. But yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily worth it. But again, I also feel like there's other opportunities for you other than this. But maybe you want to be with someone that you've already been with, that you feel comfortable with. I don't know, right? I don't need to sit here and psychoanalyze this. So how would he feel and respond if you invited him over this weekend? I think it's possible that he could come over, but I don't know that this is something that would continue to happen, and I feel like it would kind of end in an argument, is what I'm seeing. I would lead with the truth, Ace of Swords, and make sure there's no confusion as to why you're actually reaching out. Because when he sees your name pop up, he's going to be a little bit like, huh, what, but the more time you guys spend together, or maybe just say no talking, because the more time you guys spend together, I feel like someone is going to pop off and get upset about something, and we have the Death, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands. There's just a lot of bickering and arguing, and the Tower, it's not, I almost feel like it, I mean, listen, everyone's different. I'm just sitting in this energy, and I'm like, I wouldn't want to feel this way. It wouldn't be worth it for me, but this person. So this is kind of what I see happening, okay? We have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. Spirit, show me what else. Show me what else. Show me what else. What would happen? What would happen? Energy is gaining momentum. Have faith in your dreams. Emotions are running high. You may be, so maybe you're the one who's cool, calm, and collected, and he is the one that is the fired up one who is you know, could be ragey or could be angry or could be the one who's popping off and starting stuff here. So just keep that in mind. It may not be like the super fun romp that you want it to be. You know? Let me show me dark romance. I don't know why I want to pull dark romance. I just do. Yeah, I mean, I think it's possible he would agree to it, but I just feel like it's very complicated, which is exactly what we pulled here. It's complicated. There's an offer, there's movement. He may take you up on this offer. Whether he's single or not, I feel like he might take you up on this offer. Truth be told, honey. Spirit, show me the energy around Melissa in this situation. What's going on? South Node in the 6th house in Cancer. Ask yourself, again, I'm not here to be preachy. I'm not your after school special. Listen, okay, Melissa, I'm just here to tell you. Cancer in the 6th house, South Node. South Node and Cancer in the 6th house is about past patterns, past behaviors, about how we are nurturing our body, ourself, and our health in the 6th house. Ask yourself, is this the best decision for your mental health? Something to ponder. I could be totally off here, but that's what came out in the Astro Dice. Sometimes it's best to leave the South Node in the past, but you do you, boo. That's what I'm seeing. I'm going to leave that with you. Let me know if you need any clarification there, but that was an interesting one. So Shay says, I'm back, baby, and I donated. Welcome back. I think it would be okay. I don't know about him. In an argument, I would not be worth it, the bother. Yeah, Melissa, I mean, and good luck to you. Do whatever you feel like doing, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like 6 of Wands, I mean, it starts with victory. It's almost like you kind of get what you want, but there's way more strings attached. It's not as easy as you may... Like, that part's really easy, but what follows that may be a little bit complicated. So, leaving that one with you. Thank you so, so much. All right, up next, let me check my email here. All right, Sue Shay, thank you so much. And thumbs up for Newbie. Throwing some hearts in the chat for keeping our list going. Our very tired mama bear. All right. I was thinking about you last night, honestly. All right. If you're called to donate, let us know. Okay. So, sometimes I don't always use everyone's government name unless you tell me to, so that's Newbie, why are you questioning me? Questioning me? What did I do? Okay. You are the Gemini. He is the Capricorn. I know why he's avoiding me. This convo is so bad. Okay. All right. I told. I love it. Oh, it's Shakira. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to say her screen name. But anyway, newbie, did I say something wrong? All right. I told A, Capricorn, we need to talk. He said he will call me back when he's out of the car. He's going to call me for... When do you see us having common ground to talk? Okay. Yeah, unless you tell me I can say your name, I usually don't, but you are my only Shakira, so I will remember that. Shakira the Gemini. Let's get into it. I'm not trying to be like any kind of way right now, but first of all three of my cats are in here right now. And Geminis find their way to me, and I don't know what it's all about, but I'm very grateful for the female Geminis I have in my life. I will say that. All right. He's going to call me back today. So when do you see us having common ground to talk? That's the question. When do you see us having common ground to talk, like face to face? Page of Swords, 10 of Wands, Hanged Man. He may try to delay meeting face to face, actually. 5 of Wands. Has he been arguing with you? Yeah, I do think he's going to call you back today. Let me clarify that. But I feel like he's going to make excuses and delay. 10 of Wands, Hanged Man, 5 of Wands. Okay. No arguing. Well, I feel like that's coming. Spirit, is he calling back today? Clarify. Here he is, King of Pentacles. Just avoiding the High Priestess. So do you know what's going on because you know what's going on as the High Priestess? I love this card. Or did he actually tell you, did he finally tell you what was going on? We have the 3 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles. I actually think that he may not call you back. I think he might text you, which is kind of going to probably upset you. I definitely am picking up that he hasn't told you anything. Yeah. So the 3 of Swords, this is so heartbreaking. How long have you guys been together? I was thinking about you last night, and I was just like, this story is just so sad, right? And you know that. The 9 of Pentacles is a woman by herself. It's a woman on her own who's all abundant in her own right, in her own energy. He may text you instead of calling you tonight, and I feel like he's avoiding. And the behavior is out of the blue. 3 of Pentacles. Like I did yesterday, I'm going to clarify timing with the tarot, and then I'll pull, unless you have other questions. Yeah, I see him delaying this. You don't live together, or you just have been dating for that? He's told me nothing. Spirit, show me timing on this. Does he have kids? I was kind of picking up something about that last time we read. When he comes home, he stays with you. I still stand by the 2 weeks that I said yesterday. I feel like you'll be able to see each other in person. But I do think that he's kind of making excuses and avoiding or delaying meeting up with you. And this is super, super heartbreaking. But he's been here 2 weeks. He's been staying with his grandma. Oh, okay. What he is a coward. Shakira, I'm just going to tell you flat out at this point. I'm actually going to pull dark romance on this because now I'm pissed off. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. You are left out in the cold. Okay. And, you know, I'm not saying that only being together 5 months is discounting anything that you guys have, but the good news is doing everything else with his family but me. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, newbie, yes. So, this is someone who is a coward. Behavior is a language. I'm going to talk real straight with you and I'm not going to sugarcoat this, okay? And thank you because now I have a little bit more context about this situation. I didn't know if you guys were in deeper than this, but it doesn't sound like you are. This is someone who is a coward, okay? This is someone, I also feel like he's a little bit manipulative. And I would honestly, behavior is a language. He is treating you how he feels, right? Because if he really loved you and he really cared about you, he would care about your feelings and wouldn't have just left you out in the cold, especially if he's staying with somebody like nearby and he's avoiding. When a man avoids a woman, that's like childlike behavior. Okay? Okay, so he does have kids because I'm picking up the kids with the 6 of Cups here. Mom, Dad said, what's up coming? Funny ever since then. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. It could be that he is just... You're giving him way too much power here. And what you could do is just say, if he does call you, and I would just say, look, if this is the way you move and this is the way you treat the women in your life, like this isn't going to work for me. Because you could find somebody off the street that would treat you better than this, I feel like. And especially if the behavior is new and it just started. My best friend always says, when you date someone the first year, they're showing you the floor model. You can only keep a mask on for 90 days, right? And so I think he's showing you who he really is. And if he's too coward to have a conversation with you, to tell you what's going on with him, thank you, Nita. If he is too much of a coward to tell you like what is going on with him because he's an avoider or he doesn't want conflict or he just wants you when he wants access to you, like that's not cool. That's why I'm lost. I'm pulling from the dark romance. 5 months isn't that long though. Do you know what I'm saying? Complicated again. Destruction and undying love. I think that you care for him a lot, very, very, very strongly here, and this is extremely complicated Because you're just like, you're the one who's like racking your brain. You're the one who's probably losing sleep and like freaking out about this. And it's like, he doesn't even seem to care. He's over at grandma's. He's with the daughter. He's doing whatever he wants. But it's a lot for me. You don't date that. Yeah. No, and I totally understand that. Listen, I've had some short-term flings that were like, you know, freaking Telemunda telenovela shit. So I don't even mess with it anymore. Spirit, what can we show? I feel like he's kind of blowing things up. By the time he does, like in the reading yesterday, I was like, I think he's going to come back around. By the time he comes back around, I don't think you're going to want him anymore. Because he so easily could have communicated with you. If he really loved you and he really cared about your mental health and well-being, he would be straight up with you right now. Tell me I'm wrong. This destruction here, he is every day, he's nailing more nails in the coffin here. And as we, you know, the older we get, the less we put up with crap like this. And it doesn't matter how old you are, I don't even care. But I just feel like the more experiences we have, the less we're willing to put up with this kind of crap. He was making it so much, he's making it harder than it was. Yeah. But it's good that you know rather at 5 months than 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Willow John, get off of your brother. Leo Moon in the 10th house. Is he on social media? Are you watching his social media? Leo Moon in the 10th house. This could be someone like, hey, I want to show everybody. The 10th house is about career, but it's also about like public image and reputation. So he could be like Leo Moon in a big way, like, hey, here's me and my daughter on the weekend, and this is what we're doing, and blah, blah, blah. And that's got to sting, right? Because you're like, you were with me for 5 months, and now all of a sudden you're just gone. This is not okay. Friend to friend, woman to woman, this is not okay. He's got a phone and a thumb, he can call you. He doesn't have social media at all. He's the guy that lives under a rock. What does he do for work then? Because I feel like something at work may have shifted for him with the 10th house. All right. No worries. Nita is up next. Nita, go ahead and post. Oh, you already told me that. Yes, I see. He's a boatman. Men are so dumb. I don't care if he is on a boat. Listen, another quote of my bestie, like, wild horses will not keep a man away from you, let me tell you. Behavior is a language. Listen to what he is showing you. My questions. Yeah, I'm gonna do Nita. I'm gonna do Nita first. I just have to go in order. Okay, Nita. I applied for a job in South Korea. I'm actually gonna use. You know what? I'm gonna use my. I applied to a job in South Korea with U.S. government November. Will I get it? SB is in the house. Welcome in, SB. Give me 1 second here. I'm just checking my list here. All right, Nita, let's do it. I feel like they already decided. Their status still says reviewing. Have you reached out to them at all? Will Nita get the job in South Korea? Spirit, show me the brass tacks. Ace of Cups. We have the Devil. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Empress. We have Temperance. We have Five of Pentacles. We have Page of Swords. I don't think you're getting this particular one, but I would keep applying for stuff, especially if you want to get over there. I still feel like there is a desire and that there is a possible pathway for you to get over there and grow there. Because why? Because I have Ace of Cups and Empress. I just don't think it's this particular job, but I feel like there could be other jobs over there doing like a similar thing. So whether it's the country or the type of work that it is that you're attracted to, I think there could be another one coming for you. It's just not this particular job. I think you're right, Ten of Swords. I think they did choose somebody else, or maybe they already hired internally and they just, there's a lot of, I've been hearing a lot of crap about like fake job or ghost job postings where things are just like up and up and up. Yeah. I think they did place an offer to someone and they just didn't close the requisition. But you're still figuring things out, Temperance. There's still possibility, whether it's them, yeah, for sure, SB. I would just keep applying, Nita, honestly. Spirit, show me, Nita. Scorpio in the 3rd house, North Node. I would also network. Like, is it, I really wanted it, now I'm just confused about where to go in life. Listen. Okay? I have wanted so many jobs that I didn't get. And then I finally, especially before I got my dream job, I was devastated, like in tears, right? So you never know what the next thing is going to lead you to, and looking back, hindsight will be 2020. To ask Spirit to roll out the red carpet and light the way for you. Go, whatever your higher power is, pray about it, ask to be led, and you will be led. This is Scorpio, North Node in the 3rd house, the 3rd house of communication. Scorpio is a very intense sign, and this is asking Spirit for true guidance. Show me where my next step is. Show me where my true north is, my North Node. Show me the way, and Spirit will show me the way. These boys are literally wrestling behind me. I can't even deal with them. You will figure this out. This is about listening to yourself and trusting, even that the doors that are being closed for you, you will realize later in life why it all unfolded this way. So trust the process. And if you want to be pissed off and you want to cry about it, fucking cry about it. Be pissed off. It's not fair. It isn't fair. You know what I mean? Feel it and use it as fuel to keep going. Thank you. All right. Up next, I have Sushi. Willow John, can you get off baby Augustus? Oh my God, he is out of control over here, acting like he's can't help but Yeah, there's more doors open for you. All right, Sue or Shakira, what should I say? We got Shakira, then we got SB. Shakira, go ahead and post your next question. Shakira, let's get into it. What's going down? Oh, your next, I think you wanted to know what the outcome was going to be of this whole thing. Just confirm and we'll take a look at that. You know what? I think I might want to use this instead. Overall outcome of this relationship, past the talks and all the bull, what do you see? Spirit, show me Shakira and the Capricorn. What is the final outcome of this energy? Past all of the talks and the BS, show me the brass tacks here. Show me what's going on. Final outcome of these two. Confusion, judgment, the moon, which is confusion. Ace of Pentacles, Mr. Lava Lava, Hermit, Empress, King of Swords, King of Wands. The final yes. You need someone who is reasonable and that can work with you. And unfortunately, I don't think that this Capricorn is going to be forthright and tell you the truth. Four of Pentacles and the Moon, I feel like he's holding back the truth. He's giving you little breadcrumbs of answers, but he's not telling you the real truth of what's actually happening. The true meaning of the Lovers in the tarot is not what you think. The definition of the Lovers in the tarot is about making a choice. And here you are as a beautiful Empress, and you're being presented with two other decisions, and neither one of these are Capricorns. So I think that you are going to get to a place where you are fed up with the being left out in the cold, him holding back the truth, not being reasonable and realistic with you, and you are going to rise up as the Empress and say, never again. Never again am I going to you will never repeat. Listen, and here's what I want to tell you, because I even talked to my therapist today, and I said, what did I do wrong here, and blah, 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 and I do want to tell you, you didn't do anything wrong. This is his behavior. And I'm not saying you're perfect and blah, blah, blah. This is his behavior. He is choosing to avoid Four of Pentacles and hold back. He does not want to, Three of Pentacles, work together with you. I see you having two other options in love coming in. And these could be two other significant relationships that you have in your life, or two people coming, right after this, when this relationship ends, when you're feeling up to it again. And the Hermit, going within to find your own closure. And if you beat yourself up, scrambling or racking your brain and keeping yourself up at night thinking oh my God, why did this happen, Hermit, stuck in your head trying to figure things out because you didn't get closure and you need to know and you want to know why, and he's not giving it to you, you need to give yourself that peace. This is going to come down to you getting to a place where it's You are such a fool. I'm giving myself my own closure, and I'm choosing a different partner for me moving forward. Yeah. Here's two. Again, I feel like you're going to give your heart to two different men in the future. I have the Rider and a man here. Two different men. And there's not that many men in the Lenormand. That's what this deck is, okay? This is the romantic Lenormand. So I think you are going to move past this. Spirit, show me what else is going on with this Capricorn and the final, what other information does Shakira need to know about this? Spirit, show me. Show me. Spying. Soulmate. Toxicity. He may have shown you a really nice version of who he is, but I do think that there are some toxic traits to him, and you are now getting a front row seat to those. I think that you probably do have some type of past life bond or karma with this person. And then the spying, I don't know if that's spying on you or you trying to figure out information on him, but at some point, this is about you giving yourself peace in this situation to take care of yourself. Is he going to try to come after me? I think it's going to be too little too late. By the time that happens, I think here's what I'm seeing, and I picked up on this yesterday. It's almost like he wants to come back, but he doesn't want to explain what happened. Like he's not going to have an honest conversation with you. And that's weird. It's like you don't get access to me and my body, and then you just get to disappear, right? Like that's not how this works. So I think he might try to come around again and act like things are cool, but he's not going to be able to give you, it's all an illusion. The Moon and the Hermit, you're having to figure things out for yourself instead of him telling you what's what. Spirit, show me the outcome here. Yeah, first. Now we have first house, North Node. Now, when I say this, don't go crazy or anything, but North Node, Taurus in the first house. Yeah, North Node in Taurus in the first house. This Taurus is all about feeling good, feeling comfortable, luxury, eating good food. Like, I think that you should treat yourself and be as kind to yourself as you can right now while you're dealing with this bullshit. Because this is probably very jarring to you. If you were used to having this nice person who was around that you didn't have any problems with, and now all of a sudden it's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation, and you're not getting any, information from him. Like, this is a hot mess. So I see you, first house is about the self, focusing on yourself, thinking about the future, what you want for yourself, your goals, your dreams. Taurus is also about what do you want to build? What do you want to build in a healthy way on solid foundation? So I would try to, keep yourself busy with your goals and your other aspirations that you have for yourself to kind of distract from some of this heartbreak and pain that you're going through. Hey, Mama. That's what I'm seeing for you, my friend. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Amber May. Hang in there, girl. Keep me posted on what's going on. Amber May, it's her second birthday, BB girl. I just did a reading for her. She's going to have an interesting year ahead. All right, up next we have SB. SB, come on in. Hey, Mama. Can I have you real quick? Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. Actually, I think SB said that they were going to do a timestamp. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. Ooh. I'll put a timestamp up for SB as soon as I fix these cards. Well, it's either going to be this one or this one, Ember. I haven't decided yet. I think I have to look at the question. Hey, BB.
I know, Mama. I know. You can't snuggle with me right. You can't snuggle with me right now. I have to do a reading for SB. Okay, come on.
All right. Let me see what your question is. SB. Wanted to check B's feelings. X reconnected has been helping me navigate things. It's been a nice, even though we live. Okay, let's check this. Well, it looks like I told you she's the Queen of Wands this year. There's no stopping her, but we're still gonna do the reading. All right. I'm going to start your reading at 56 exactly. All right, SB, let's see what his feelings are for you. I've been on for, I guess it's been already an hour. These feelings for you, the ex you reconnected with, he's helping you navigate. Again, my heart is going out to you. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, buddy, all right? All right, Spirit, show me B's feelings. B's feelings for SB. B's feelings for SB. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Excuse me. 5 of Cups. He knows you're really going through it right now. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. 9 of Wands. He thinks you're very resilient, and I do think that he is giving you the a good shoulder to lean on and some space. I do want to say every time I pull this is actually Karnak Temple in Egypt, and I've been there, and it's even more tall and amazing than you would even believe. Knight of Pentacles. Good. I think he is a solid person. Now, let's talk about, so I think the last time I read about this, we have Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck and 8 of Wands on the top of the deck. I think he's a good person for you to communicate with, and just so if you want to know the cards, because my child is sitting here, I have the 5 of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Swords, 9 of Wands, Star, Transform, which I've starred, Death, Queen of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. So I'm still picking up friendship vibes. I don't have any strong feelings of love. I think honestly right now he's wanting to be a gentle shoulder for you to communicate with, express things with. He sees you as someone who is very resilient, okay, with the 9 of Wands and Star, and you're going through this complete change in your life. And, as I said before, you're actually doing it very gracefully, the Star and Queen of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that he could, I am feeling more friendship vibes than like a super deep love romance still, is what I'm picking up on, but I will clarify that with the Lenormand. I think he's a good person to have in your corner, especially during this phase of your life. I think he's someone who is reliable in terms of being a friend and talking through stuff like this. Hey, Eva. It's Ember's second birthday today, y'all. And I think there is capacity for you guys to continue a friendship. I don't necessarily see this going down the tunnel of love, if that makes sense. Okay? We have book, tower, ship. He may guide you to, so the book talks about something that like there's many layers to, and I think that you guys maybe understand some of the, thanks to Eva, that you guys maybe understand some of the complexities that each other has, and I feel like he might be able to give you some resources or some really good advice about how you can, you know, work through some of this grief and what you're going through, and even just life and advice in general. But again, it's showing me you guys are still, you know, definitely at a distance there with the ship. I want to see how else I want to clarify this. How does he feel about me? Again, and this is the romantic Lenormand, and these are all very neutral cards where it's not really showing me love energy, like super deep romantic energy. I think that's kind of all I want to say about that. He does care about you, but I think it's more of a friendship at this point. I want to pull some advice for you just in general, whatever comes out that might help you. Thank you so much, Eva. This is baby Ember. She is a calico Persian, and she's shaved like a little lion. And then my boys are behind me in my new office. And we are all settled in. Okay. We have, your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind. I think right now, something that might help you, SB, is just, and I know we've talked about this before, is like getting down to the basics. I wouldn't even necessarily worry about where the future is going to go with him right now, if you know what I mean. Because if you're having a desire for it, it's just kind of about, you know, letting it go a bit. Aw, you're babysitting your friends' cats. Aren't they cats the best? I just love cats. You are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change, and blossom. Well, listen, I don't think what you're caught up is in drama. I think what you're caught up is in the depths of what you have to deal with to get through this season of life right now. And so, you know, when this is act to free yourself, I think this is about, Ember girl, what are you doing? This is about, again, making your life as easy as you can make it right now to get through. Rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will return. You will return to a normal pace of life. It's just going to take a while for you to get there. And I think his friendship will be able to help you through that. Ember May, if you think that you're going to knock my crystals on the ground, you got another thing coming, baby girl. It might be your birthday, but I love you. I love you, love you, love you. Good baby girl. She's a Gemini moon. She's a firecracker, this girl. Okay. I'm going to roll the Astro Dice, and then we're going to move on to Eva. Eva, you can start posting, and I'll grab you next. Spirit, what other advice do I have for SB? And in regard to B. Yeah, Mercury, I got boom, boom, boom. Mercury and Virgo in the 3rd house, boom. This is all communication signs, and I think you guys will remain in contact. I think talking to him is a really good support right now. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, very solid grounding energy. And I think he is able to hold space for you right now, but I'm not feeling romance. I will leave that with you. And 5 of Cups, the last thing I'll say, SB, is I feel like he's very empathetic and he can feel how you're feeling about this. And, you know, his heart is with you, with the grief that you're feeling. And I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Eva. Let's get into it, boo. Eva wants to know. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm going to do last call. I think we're over an hour now. And newbie, thanks so much for hanging out this whole time. I really appreciate you. I do. All right, Eva, I applied for a couple of city jobs recently. Will I hear back from any of them? Not getting anywhere with improving my conditions. Ugh, good Lord. All right. So this is question number 1, right? Is this 1 question or 2 questions? I'll answer the first one first. I applied to a couple of city jobs recently. Will I hear back from any of them? 1 question. Okay, no worries. We'll get whatever juice we can squeeze. Applied to. Will I hear back from any of them? Will I hear back from any of them? Will I hear back from any of them? Ace of Cups. No, you're totally fine, girl. I just wanted to clarify what you're looking at. How deep we want to go. Yeah, the waiting game, there's a Tom Petty song. I know I say this. Waiting is the hardest part. 4 of Swords. Knight. Oh, yeah, there's communication coming in. The Chariot. Bam. Oh, hell yes, honey. You're going to hear back from one of these jobs. Definitely before the month is over, I feel. Yeah, I think they're gonna reach out, and I feel like you are going to get an interview. These are all extremely positive cards. The Ace of Cups here, Knight of Swords. 4 of Swords is saying, like, you know, you did it. You just have to wait a little while. And sometimes, unfortunately, you know, when it comes to the hiring process, especially if they're at the city, Lord knows they have. Yeah, you said governments move slow. Exactly, right? But the Chariot, they're moving forward. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Feel free to shoot them an email, follow up with them, maybe call someone and see, you know, if they're still, you know, if the job is still open and that you're interested. But, you know, other than that, I would say keep your eyes open. If you do see other jobs, continue applying for stuff. But I do feel like you have made a pretty good effort to apply for stuff right now. The university move. Oh, girl, yes, for sure. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just taking longer than you want it to take. And then 3 of Cups. There is going to be something to celebrate here for you. So keep your eyes open. Keep applying. And know that, you know, you're doing the best you can to get ahead. So my advice is to just keep on keeping on. The only way out is through. You can't just leave unless you're like, you know, independently wealthy and someone's bankrolling you, or you're a Nepo baby. But let me roll the Astro dice for you. Spirit, what advice do we have for Eva about her situation improving? We have Capricorn, Uranus and Capricorn in the 8th house. I think they're actually going to be surprised when you leave. I think they're going to be surprised when you leave, actually. Because I think they thought you were just going to, like, do whatever they told them or take it. So when you leave, they're going to be kind of surprised. What other... Don't be afraid to try something a little bit out of the box with Uranus in the 8th house. Maybe trying something in a field that you never have thought of before. Even something where there might be like some training involved, like not like necessarily going back to school or something, but I would cast a wide net. Because there could be something different about the new job, or like a new experience or a new industry for you. Or maybe working at the city is something, you know, new and different for you too. But keep on keeping on. It is gonna come to an end. All things come to an end with the 8th house here. So I will leave that with you. Go ahead and let me know your next question. Last call for donations, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. They suck. You sound like me. They suck. And I'm out of there. That was like my whole 20s. Your 20, here's what I'll tell you, and I'm assuming you might be in your 20s. You don't need to tell me how old you are. 20s is a real rite of passage, man. When in the workplace, like, it can be rough. Hydration check. You're 26. I remember 26. General messages and advice for my guides. Whether they want to tell me about love, career, whatever Spirit wants to share. Awesome. I love it. Realistically, I look 19. I love that. I love it. All right, Eva. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I hear you. I was the same way. I looked very young for my age. Ember girl. I'm gonna have to give her a TREAT for her birthday. And my cats know what that word means, and they will come running. Yeah. All right, let me get... I'm getting tired. Give me 1 second here. Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second here. I want to meditate and see if I get anything from your guides here. Give me a second. I am not thin and short. I am rounder. And maybe medium height? I don't know. Spirit, what are general messages that you have for Eva right now? General messages for Eva. Wow, okay. They're taking me to your heart chakra, and they're showing me like that you do have this like hunger for life. I'm also seeing you like, I almost feel like this is like a Taylor Swift music video where I'm seeing you like walk around your apartment with a cup of tea, just like with like a bow in your hair and just like taking it all in. So I feel like you the next 10 years are going to fly by. And I feel like really savoring and enjoying and being in the moment and being as mindful as you possibly can about how you're spending your time and unplugging when you're able to, and just enjoying like authentic moments of like being like with your friends' cats, and you're doing things in real life. Like that's all really great, because I think you're building a lot of beautiful memories for yourself. It's not fun to be little. Oh no! My large friend was saying, how can you even be in a... Oh my god! Oh my god. I'm so sorry, someone, but people are crazy. People are nuts. I know little people who've had twins. Listen, your body is your body. Yeah, people are just crazy. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for Eva? What does Eva need to know right now? What does Eva need to know right now? Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Oh, it's going to be over. It is ending. 8 of Cups. They are confirming, and I'm going to give you more, but they are definitely confirming that the job situation is coming to an end. You're walking away. And it's interesting, I used the same deck for somebody else talking about a job earlier today, and I got the Temperance card for them, where it was like, it's coming, it just hasn't happened yet. We have Judgment, and we have the 5 of Swords. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So, what I will say is, when you resign, and I'm just trying to give you other messages, but this is what's coming out. When you resign, it's going to be a little bit dramatic. Like, I feel like they're going to not take it well, and they may be a little bit catty with you. The 5 of Swords. I just don't think it's a super healthy environment, especially having that person say something like that to you. Page of Swords is just really, Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is changing for the positive. Now, let me see how else I want to interpret this for other categories of your life. So if we're talking about, love, career, whatever. I also feel like in love, if you're single right now, I think this is a time where you enjoy the time that you have with yourself, creating your own little like routines and rituals. And the only person I can complain about at work too. Yeah. So I think that your approach and your concept of relationships and approach to dating in the future may also be like evolving and maturing as well. And I feel like, we had that 4 of Swords in the previous reading, and kind of taking a real like hands-off approach, and just letting people, just being you, being authentically you, and seeing like what is attracted to you, and deeply sitting in the feminine, especially with this Queen of Swords energy. It's like the 8 of Cups. You're going through this like rite of passage where you're exploring new things, starting, and it's funny, I used this road opener oil to open the readings today, and I feel like new paths are opening for you, and life is going to be kind of juicy for you, actually, in a good way. I will say, and I know this isn't about me, you want a real partnership, exactly. I will say, I didn't feel like I had some personal issues like growing up and stuff, and I had some depression and things that I had to deal with, that I struggled with. And I feel like, and I don't think that you do, I think you're probably in a healthier headspace than I was, but I felt like my life didn't really come alive and start until I was like 30. And so I'm feeling like some of the best moments in your life are very much ahead of you still. Okay? I feel like when you meet a real partner, it's going to be very different than what you've experienced in the past. And I feel like other doors are going to open for you. Spirit is just guiding you to get on that pathway. Let me see what the Astro dice have for you. But there are going to be there could be a dramatic ending with this work situation. To the point where, like, you resign and they may just say, okay, you don't need to, I had a very rough early adulthood, and like, okay, yeah. So maybe you can relate to some of that stuff. It's, the Ten of Swords, I think you're leaving things behind. And it's interesting, like, you may have had to be mature in certain ways where it's like you're working and doing things for yourself, but maybe you're waiting for your emotions to catch up, which is something I also dealt with. I don't know why that's coming to my mind, but maybe in that regard too, you just kind of feel like, I feel like you're really coming into your own. And I think the new job that you get is also going to help, like, be a doorway to that, because I think the people are going to be more fair with you and not be as weird as some of the, I can't believe someone would say something like that. But people are nuts, man. Yeah, Mercury in the 3rd house and Gemini. One of the things that might work for you in regard to manifestation is scripting. Do you know what scripting is? This is like speaking things, positive self-talk, positive mantras into existence. Mercury and Gemini in the 3rd house, they all belong together. Mercury rules Gemini and the 3rd house, and so it's very much a very strong coming up with a clear plan of like what you want things to look. And oh wow, my Mercury is in the 3rd house conjunct Sun in Libra. Oh, cool. So yeah, you may have a very strong Mercury then, where you're able to kind of speak things into existence here. Mercury still does well in Libra, another fellow air sign. So you're probably good with words and coming up with, you know, what it is that you want to say. So scripting your manifestations or just positive mantras and self-talk every day is going to be super, super helpful for you moving forward. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. And let me know, like, what time do you guys want me to come on and do readings? Because I'm kind of like, I don't even know what to do anymore. Now that I'm back, like, what times work for you guys? Because what I would like to do is actually have a schedule of when you guys know I'm going to be on. Okay. Got it. That's kind of what I've been targeting.
And I feel like, hi, MB. Oh my goodness. Are you going to say bye to the people on your 2nd birthday? Come here. Come here, baby girl. Come here. Come on. Come on, mama. Show the people.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much.
All right, MB. Say bye to the peoples. Say bye to the peoples.
We're going to go give you a treat. They're like, oh, snap. Yes.
All right, Ember girl.
All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Probably Thursday. Wednesdays I usually do something, but I may not have plans tomorrow, so we'll see. Newbie, my life is crazy. It doesn't matter right now. I can't even think about tomorrow. I'll answer that in 2 weeks. Newbie, take care of yourself, Mama Bear. And yeah, getting through this graduation season, girl. You got a lot going on. So, thank you.
All right, Ember, we gotta go get a birthday treat for the girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.